will not be Igbo, will not be Ka. We are Igbanke. I will speak Benin and Igbanke.
Okay.
That is our major language in Igbanke. Benin and Igbanke language.
Delta not be Igbo, you dey get. It gets Delta Igbo. If you check their origin, when we say they migrate, we say so. Let's say for example now, Delta now go Igbo. Igbo now go somewhere like France now. They call day grant for they call many for there, you dey get. They don't old for there. They call become citizen, you dey get. So they call your name and like for I think whether na UK or US, they get their own something like Yoruba culture. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And they get on. Not call they come online, they talk say Delta na Igbo. Not they make that statement again. You dey hear me so? Not they make that statement. Delta na Urobo. You dey hear me? Delta na Urobo. Any other child when they say they dey for inside now migrant they be you dey get. If you dey like this now, if you talk say where are you from? If you talk say you be Delta, the first talk one person they get for head say you be Urobo. They don't even hear whether you be Igbo, you be Ekwan, you be Anosha. They don't hear the first impression that you be Urobo. That's what tell you say that that's I get Urobo. They say also all those are parts, all those Igbo son, those are parts because if you see their name, like all those Anosha, all those Igbo, Kwale, all those Gwashuku, all those one wait there for inside. So if you see the name that they answer with all those Anabra, Enugu name, they answer the same thing. But you know me say, they be. Delta, you get those people when they answer that name, so and I just like I don't know how I'm gonna put on for you, make you still understand. You get those people, so now people when they say they migrate, if it be said due to the one happen, or some people when they say they don't like stay, maybe na marriage, you get maybe some married Delta people, you get something like that. So now they call the talk say Delta na Igbo, you get this one they do. So if we Delta people keep quiet, very soon they will see they not go even know us again. They get because any Igbo person when call you, they talk say Delta na Igbo. Delta not be Igbo. Delta na Urobo. No this and no peace. Thank you.
Okay, my people, you all have heard what that boy said. The first boy said that part of Delta State are Igbo people. But this second boy is saying that there are no Igbos in Delta State, that Delta State is Urobo State. Can you imagine? He's not the only one that is saying it. So many of these Urobo people go about saying that Delta State is an Urobo State. What is the landmass of Urobo people? Is the landmass of Urobo people compared to the landmass of the Igbos in Delta State? The Igbos in Delta State occupy 9 local governments. Urobo people occupy, is it not 8 or 9 local governments also? There are Ijos in Delta State. There are Sekiri people in Delta State. So saying that Delta State is an Urobo State by this boy, it makes no sense. Talking about history, he said that the Igbos in Delta State are migrants. That they, Urobo people, are the first people to settle in that land. When you talk about the oldest tribe in Nigeria, the Igbos comes first. Archaeological evidence proved it. Tell me an archaeological evidence in Urobo land that dates back to the BC. Tell me an archaeological evidence in Urobo land that is up to 5,000 years old. Tell me archaeological evidence in Urobo land that dates back to 2,000 years old. If you go to Urobo communities and ask them where they migrated from, they will tell you that they are descendants of Ile-Binu people. Some of them do, not all of them will tell you that they are descendants of Ile-Binu people. But so many of them will tell you that they are descendants of Oba Ozola, they are descendants of Oba Ogolwa, they are descendants of Oba Ahebuda, this, that. Benin as a kingdom started existing 900 years ago. Benin is just 900 years old tribe that are descendants of Yoruba people from Ile-Ife. So how come are such people who claim to be Benin descendants be telling us that they are the first people to occupy Delta State? Forgetting that the Igbos of Delta State and all parts of Igbo land have been existing in our present location for thousands of years. Show me an Urobo kingdom that is older than Abo. Abo kingdom is older than Benin. And this boy is coming here telling us, Urobo owns Delta State. What is the population of Urobo people in Delta State? The population of Urobo people is the same as the population of Anioma people. Anioma people are the Igbos in Delta State. Delta State does not belong to any tribe. All we can say is that there are Igbos in Delta State. Delta State is not an Urobo state. Delta State is not an Igbo state. Delta State is not an Ishekiri state. Delta State is not an Ijo state. Because all these tribes in Delta State does not make up 95 to 98% of the population. Just like Edo State. Edo State is not a Benin state. Edo State is not an Asian state. Edo State is not an Esako state. There are so many tribes there. Igbos are also part of Edo State. Igbanke, Iru and others. So you can never say that Edo State is a Benin state. No. Because why? Ile Benin people does not make up 95 to 98% of the population. Ile Benin people are just like 40% of the population. So how will you say that 40% of the population are not the owners of the state? It does not make sense. Just like Kogi State. In Kogi State, there are indigenous Igbos there. There are Igala people there. There are Ebira people there. So many tribes are there. And no one will come and tell you Kogi State is an Igala state. Kogi State is an Ebira state. No. So you can never say that Kogi State is an Igala state. You can never say that Edo State is an Ile Benin state. You can never say that Delta State is an Igbo state or an Urobo state. So this boy coming out to say that Delta State belongs to Urobo people, he's just saying rubbish. Just look at the rubbish argument that he's saying. Young boy at this age do not get sense. They talk rubbish. You must know that the Igbos in Delta State, they did not settle there because war is pursuing them. No. Communities like Abo have settled there. All these kind of people are the ones trying to cause problem between Urobo people and Igbo people. Igbophobia everywhere. The first boy did not say that Delta State is an Igbo state. He said that part of Delta State are Igbo people. Look at the map of Delta State here. All those places that you saw, Eka, Enuane, Okwane, are Igbo lands in Delta State. So we Anyama people, we did not live in Anyama because war pursued us. No, that is our land. We Igbos of Delta State, we have been living here. When our people living in Idu Kingdom are being used by Ile Benin people, they ran back and joined us here. Just like some Urobo people will tell you that they have been living in their present location. And that those Urobo people that joined them from Idu land, joined them because Ile Benin people are using them like Ile Benin people did to the Igbos. So they came back and settled with their Urobo brothers. So all these set of Urobo people are the ones causing problem between Urobo and Igbo people. Supremacist ideology. How can you say that Delta State is an Urobo state? You know, sure say this boy not get sense. Delta State is an Urobo state. Delta State is not an Urobo state. Delta State is not an Igbo state. Delta State is a state made up of so many tribes because no tribe in Delta State makes up 95 to 98% of the population. The reason why Anambra State is called an Igbo state is because the Igbos there are 95 to 98% the population. Enugu State, the same thing. Abia, Ebonyi, the same thing. Urobo people are agitating to actualize Urobo State. If they get that state now, that state will be called an Urobo State because the population of Urobo people there is 98 to 100% the population. So that's why it will be called an Urobo State. If we Anyama people now get Anyama State, if we actualize Anyama State will be called an Igbo State because we Anyama people constitute 95 to 98% of the population. So that's why it will be called an Igbo state. But as far as we are in this Delta State, mixture of so many people that a single tribe is not up to 95% of the population, then Delta State is not owned by any tribe. Ishiewale.
Ikwere, Eshe, Takbaya, Oba. You are Igbo people. Stop this denial. Stop this self-pity, self-denial, self-debasement. You are Igbo people. Benin people are not better than you. Don't go and be claiming Benin. Maybe if you are Benin people, why are you not speaking Benin language? Like who they came are people who came from Benin to come and settle among the your people. Like Abloma people who came from Benin to come and settle among them. Like Ghana people, like Ogbea people, like APA Artisa, they still maintain 60% of their Benin language. Why is it that you and your man that is very close to them are not speaking Benin, you are speaking Igbo? Equally, why are you not speaking Benin? Like, it just across Rumodu, it's Lekema. They've been there for about 2-3 centuries. Just across the river from Rumodogo, just opposite itself. And all these years, they continue to speak Benin. You are close to them, and you are not speaking Benin. So please, you are taking what should be. You should know. If you're an Igbo man, you're from Owerri, know that your origin is a chain. So if a chain man said it's not Igbo, then Owerri man also is not Igbo, because he's an Oranta man, and all Orantas are from a chain. Let us learn to be who we are. We might disagree with people. That does not mean that we will change from what we are. I cannot change as a dear boy because that's my father. And my father never changed. I cannot change. My father, on whose stool I'm sitting today, which relics I have in my hand today, was an Igbo man, a proud Igbo man, until the day. And almost all the children, he gave them Igbo names. His first son, he gave him Manmai. His first son, he gave him Aku. He gave him Aku. These are all Igbo names. That's why in our family you have Obona, you have this, you have that. They are all Igbo names. Chimela.
Now welcome back my people. So I don't hear the same people say they go on now. So now Benin people don't they say okay then no be Igbo. Now we see that they talk. Now why Asawi the Kubo now why he come out so I can't talk say make Igbo people make them know they force themselves on Benin people. Although this thing will say they go on self like I don't just understand based on say okay you see this thing the other time Igbo and the query now Igbo and Benin. So why is it that okay Igbo they always get this type of issue with all these people? I no just understand abeg like anybody will be say okay say e no be Igbo e no be this one make una just leave them make they just dey jeje on their own now. I don't even understand now wetin even Asawi Dokubo don talk this thing say why are you guys forcing all these people? Is it that okay you guys are making anything like from there? If it is something that okay you are making something from it, okay you should be shouting, but this one that okay you are not gaining anything inside and you are forcing them to be yours. We don't understand this thing. Like even Asawi Dokubo has said this now. He said that anybody that doesn't want to belong to you guys, you people should like avoid them. Make una just leave them kuku because okay them say they no be una people. Even though okay they be una people, now we be say okay they can't say them no be una people. Make una just leave them cheche because now their own way we be say okay they want now in they won't go so. Now understand. So make all this thing they go where all this thing self is not even supposed to be happening self. Now understand. So say okay Igbo people like normally now plenty. Me we be say I talk now like I'm not an Igbo person, but normally I know it's okay. Igbo people they plenty. So all these things will be say okay they happen now. Like make una will be say una be Igbo, make una just they avoid all these people will be say okay they say there no be una language. Make peace reign for inside this country. Shey you don't hear me now. So you get waiting this particular man who I won't play in video now. You get waiting in talk about this matter now. The history of Igbo, how like Benin take come. I go play the video of that man. Give una, make una see am so. Like make una know una own people. Make una know where una own land stop for inside this country. So as you won't watch the video so, I beg him that today be your first time here. Please do share our video, like and subscribe. Thank you.
Adagbo, the heir apparent to the king of Umri. There was something he committed. They said he committed, for which perhaps Obo no nodo emitia over it, he would be hanged. Eboyan. So the king, Nkano, a beloved son, prepared him to leave the land. So he left Nri following the instructions. Oge ọ na-apụ na nri, o nwe ite nna ya bunyere ya. Ebunyekwu a servant of his another pot with instruction na ebe these pots not drop, they will settle there. So they left Nri and moved towards the west. They crossed the Niger. At the present day Ibusa, they call it, the pot of the servant or brother, they now call them, fell. Eba kana Ogboli Nibuzo today. Adaibo still move forward. Adaibo Begabaniru with Portunkia. Wegagide Lutezia na present day of Washi. His own pot fell. In a place about Anio Wash. You are not wash. There used to be only Iroko 3 there. Ebe the town hall the now. Ebaf ka Porto Adaibo. Da. Oba settle out there. From there, because he didn't come alone anyway. Oji onwen this Webian. Eba ka settles. Eba ka osi because all the well trained. Of a hunter, of a warrior. So also na-ejezi hunting expedition or by any mobodo. O go by any mobodo. Call for ebe anwụrụ na-eme. Obaje. This present day Ikelike quarter in Ogwash. Ikelike. Onya ka na-akpọ ebe ndị aka na-asị na ọfa bụ Buso Biani.
Okay.
Because na ọfa bụ ndị Adaibo 4. Ude n'ime Ogwashi.
Okay. Na ndị Ikelike anọgo
n'Ogwashi.
Tupu Adaibo
abata onye nri.
Okay.
But he came with the wisdom and knowledge of a prince. Ogo kude ndị Ikelike. There was an incident with which he proved his upbringing. They had gone hunting. Fajego butesi anụ. Na achọka eke anụ a na-agbapụ anụ agbapụ. Adaibo abịazịa the next time. Ọ sị ife unu na-eme ka ife ekusi gosi ndị mara ife n'ọbụrụ ka esi eme ife n'anya ka eji amala ọka acha akụ n'ime anya ka unu rahie n'onye a dịka onye kachasị bụ ọgbọ. N'onye a dịka onye na-esi n'anya ọfụma na ya ga-afụ ka unu si bụsị ọgbọ. Ọ bụ unu jee anụ gbutesi anụ, unu ga-eke ka unu si bụ ọgbọ, unu si bụ okenye. Unu ewepụkwa nke ndị ikolo ndị ikobịa ndị a na-egbute ya bụ anụ, maka ọ bụkwa na unu tube ka esi wee kee ya eji olue ụmụaka na-eji egbute anụ ama na-egbutezi ya bụ anụ. Onya bụ ife seti the Diokpa leadership tradition anyị nwe n'Ogwashi. Adaibo.
Onye set that Diokpa leadership system dị
n'Ogwashi. Okwu ike ọ bụ na ọ mụtali ya na nri ma ọ mụtali n'ebe ọzọ, mana onye mee ọ bụrụ an order in Ogwashi. Ọ bụ na anyị na-eji egwu egwu. Anyị na-eji ya na-egwu egwu bụ Diokpa leadership. All God abụjikwude ndị Ikelike ka o seti ya ọ. O wee na-ejezi Adaibo, na-ejezi Ikelike from time to time. He later married from there, had a daughter. That daughter eventually became the first Obi of Ogwashi. Why? That is another story. So Adaibo had 4 known children. There may be others. Manandi ayima agwani bo ahe. Onya bo the father of the present day Agide quarters. Adabo mo ase bo the father of present day Agide. Then Okike, present day Okikaku, and then Odu, this young lady that was last. So he had 4 children, 4 known children. Later, he was a prince. Obiaro the ambitious kwa echenye. He's in Ogojin for Sunday Kiliki. Or rather from to his place. Ebo no Kabo or what Nri.
Okay, be ome.
Oseto.
No washu.